First Nation youth took over the Chiacton Hall for the very first Stolo Xwexwilmexw Treaty Association Youth Forum.
Yeah!
The SXTA had the youth in mind when they organized this informational meeting about the importance of treaty.
You guys are wicked for being here. I have to give you props for coming here and caring about your community and what's going to happen as far as treaty goes and what your rights are as young people. That's why you're here today. We're going to split you guys up into groups. You have t-shirts. Please assemble yourself and find people of like color.
Each group rotated through 5 key areas.
I think it's important, first of all, to understand what does treaty mean.
Chief Joe Hall goes on to explain how treaty will provide certainty and a level of trust, recognition of rights more conducive to our communities, and reduce the level of conflict in schools and communities.
Once the Europeans arrived here, they started establishing and imposing their own laws on us. And then they started creating these reserves, and basically we had a broader view of ourselves in the past, and what they did was they put blinders on us.
15 or 15 right now, the very first vote you cast may be to decide whether to accept the treaty or not. So if you're going to be voting on it, and you will be voting on it, then maybe you want to know what's in it.
And we need to redefine our relationship to each other and to the land base. And this is kind of the outcome, the present day outcome is the treaty process. So in the last 15 years, the governments have agreed to do that, to sit down and talk about negotiating a settlement, try to resolve this issue of the land.
You have every right as a member of your community to ask questions.
Chief Maureen Chapman tells the group about how all the Indian laws were put together in 1876 to become the Indian Act. But the main event was our future leaders speaking out about treaty.
We think treaty is our future.
Protection for what little resources we have left.
Treaties are awesome, I think, because it gives us limited control over our lands. We get to fish when we want to. Yeah.
It would change the history big if the treaty went through.
Improving rights that we don't have and protecting rights that we do have of our people.
To me, I think it's about protecting our resources.
Treaty to me is getting your land back that was lost 100 years ago.
Taking care of our community and thinking positive for our future.
It's really important to every one of us.
It means making a difference and gaining respect.
Go here because I don't really know much about it and I want to learn about it.
To me, treaty is about gaining governance and protecting what is important to our people.
Treaties for
our future generation.
Our leaders now, who are doing the treaty process, should not be thinking about the kids now. I think they should be thinking about their grandkids and how they want them to live.